Do you ever wonder how many vibrant years you truly have left after turning 70? As time accelerates, your body silently whispers clues about your future. While some seniors thrive, energetic, sharp, and resilient, others face relentless health battles. The difference? Hidden in plain sight are biological markers scientists link to longevity. In this video, we uncover 7 evidence-backed signs that forecast your lifespan after 70. These aren't myths. They're patterns observed in those who live past 90 with vitality. Stay until the end. You'll learn not just how to read these signs, but how to transform them to add years to your life. Let's dive in. Your cognitive engagement. Keeping your brain sharp after 70 isn't about crossword puzzles or Sudoku. It's about confusing the hell out of it. Think of your mind like a muscle. If you keep lifting the same weight, it stops growing. The trick? Throw it curveballs. Take the guy who brushes his teeth with his non-dominant hand. Sounds stupid, right? But forcing your brain to relearn simple tasks sparks new wiring. Or the grandma who grocery shops blindfolded, safely, aisle by aisle. She's not nuts. She's hacking her senses to rebuild focus. Here's the kicker. Boredom is brain poison. Routine turns your neurons into lazy couch potatoes. The fix? Do normal things in absurd ways. Read a book upside down for 2 minutes. Cook dinner with your eyes closed. Try to argue the opposite of your political opinion in the shower. The goal isn't to be good, it's to feel awkward. That friction? That's your brain growing. And forget brain games. Dance while reciting the alphabet backward. Walk a new route and describe every red thing you see out loud. The messier, the better. Studies show brains that embrace chaos, not perfect puzzles, stay nimble. The real secret? Your brain craves novelty, not difficulty. Learn 3 words of a new language while stirring coffee. Hum a song you hate while folding laundry. It's not about talent. It's about tricking your brain into paying attention again. Bottom line, if your day feels predictable, your brain's already retiring. Confuse it, annoy it, and for God's sake, stop letting it autopilot. The weirdest habits add the most years. Resting heart rate and blood pressure. Your heart's rhythm and blood pressure aren't just numbers. They're your body's way of whispering secrets about how long you'll keep ticking. Think of your heart like a drummer. Steady beats mean the band's tight. Erratic thumps. Time to rewrite the song. Here's the raw truth. If your heart races just climbing stairs, or your blood pressure's higher than your grandkid's TikTok drama, you're aging on fast forward. But you don't need pills to fix it. Try humming. Seriously. Humming forces you to exhale longer than you inhale, which flips your nervous system's panic switch to chill. Do it for 5 minutes daily, in traffic, during commercials, wherever. And watch your pulse slow like molasses. Another trick? Cold showers. Not the torture kind. 15 seconds of icy blast at the end of your rinse. It trains your blood vessels to flex like rubber bands instead of rusty pipes. And sleep in a cold room. Crank the AC or crack a window. Your body drops blood pressure naturally when it's chilly, like a bear hibernating. But the real hack? Stop sitting like a statue. Your heart hates stillness. Set a timer every hour to march in place for 60 seconds. Calf pumps keep blood from pooling, easing pressure on your heart. No gym required. The kicker? Your heart doesn't care about exercise. It cares about variety. Dance to 1 song a day. Pace while ranting on the phone. Do air guitar solos. Unpredictable movement keeps your pulse flexible, like a boxer dodging punches instead of taking hits. And if you do nothing else, chew slower. Gulping food spikes blood pressure faster than a caffeine binge. Treat meals like a prison break. Savor every bite, stretch it out. Your heart will thank you by outliving your grudges. Bottom line, your heart's not a machine. It's a wild thing that thrives on chaos and calm in equal doses. Mess with its rhythm on purpose, before time does it for you. Lung capacity. Your lungs aren't just airbags, they're the bellows keeping your fire alive. And after 70, they start rusting if you let them. Forget deep breathing exercises. The real hacks are weirder, simpler, and hiding in plain sight. Start with blowing up balloons, not the fun kind, cheap dollar store ones that fight back. The struggle forces your lungs to work like they're pumping life into a flat tire. Do it while watching TV. 5 balloons a day, and suddenly stairs feel less like Everest. Or try laughing like a maniac. Not polite chuckles, full-on snort laughs. Laughter forces your diaphragm to spasm, stretching lungs like a rubber band. Find the dumbest meme and cackle at it. Your cells don't care if it's funny, just that you're gasping for air. Here's the sneaky one. Fix your posture while sitting. Slouching crumples your lungs like a soda can. Sit on the edge of your chair, chest forward, and pretend a string's pulling your head to the ceiling. Do it during meals. More oxygen slips in, no effort required. The real game changer? Humming while walking. Pick a tune, any tune, and hum it through your nose as you shuffle around the house. The vibrations clear gunk from your airways, and the nasal breathing forces your lungs to work smarter. It's like a car wash for your insides. And if you're bold, hold your breath after exhaling. Not for some yoga record, just 5 seconds. Empty lungs scream for air, jolting your system to absorb oxygen deeper. Do it at stoplights. Annoying? Yes. Effective? Like a jump start to a dead battery. Bottom line, lungs don't retire, they just get lazy. Blow, laugh, hum, and sit like you're mad at the world. Keep them guessing, and they'll keep you breathing long enough to outlive your enemy's gossip. Joint flexibility. Stiff joints aren't just creaky doors. They're your body's way of begging you to move before it rusts shut. Flexibility after 70 isn't about yoga poses or bending like a pretzel. It's about outsmarting the glue that gums up your hinges. Start with socks. If putting them on feels like a wrestling match, you're losing. The fix? Sit on the edge of your bed and practice lifting 1 foot to your knee without hands. Wobble? Good. That's your hips and ankles relearning teamwork. Do it daily, and suddenly, socks become a mild annoyance instead of a cage match. Or try crawling. Not on the floor, that's for kids and weirdos. Crawl your fingers up the wall while brushing your teeth. Reach as high as you can, stretching that shoulder you've ignored since Reagan was president. It's like WD-40 for your joints. Here's the sneaky trick. Twist while you wait. Stuck in a checkout line? Rotate your torso slowly left, then right, like you're trying to peek at someone's groceries. It unsticks your spine better than a chiropractor's crack. The real hack? Grip a soup can like it owes you money. Squeeze it while watching the news. Alternating hands. Not for strength. For the hidden web of tendons in your wrists and elbows that have been snoozing since '99. Stiff hands mean stiff shoulders, and stiff shoulders drag your whole body down like anchor. But the golden rule? Never sit still. Not exercise, just fidget. Shift your weight when standing. Roll your ankles during ads. Rock in your chair like a kid who's got to pee. Motion is lotion. The second you stop, the glue sets. Bottom line, your joints crave chaos, not routines. Twist, reach, and shuffle like you're dodging life's responsibilities. Stay loose enough to outrun the Grim Reaper. or at least flip him off from your rocking chair. Hydration habits. Hydration after 70 isn't about chugging water. It's a sneaky game of tricking your body before it turns on you. Thirst fades with age, leaving your cells gasping like fish in a desert. The fix? Cheat. Eat watermelon like it's candy. Lick popsicles while binging TV. Toss a pinch of salt into your tea, not for taste, but to trap water in your cells like a sponge. Here's the kicker. Your body lies. You won't feel thirsty until your blood's thicker than syrup and your brain's shriveling like a raisin. So outsmart it. Keep a bowl of frozen grapes by the couch. Suck on them like nature's IV drip, or snack on cucumber slices soaked in lime juice. The crunch tricks you into chewing, which tricks your mouth into wanting sips. One old guy swears by his salty lemon ritual. He licks a lemon wedge dipped in sea salt before bed. Sounds gross, but it kick-starts his thirst like a bolt of lightning. Another sneaks broth into her coffee mug, sips it like it's espresso, hydrating while pretending to be fancy. The real trick? Start your day with a glass of water and a slice of orange. The sweet tang wakes up your brain and your thirst. Hydration isn't about liters, it's about playing dirty. Your cells don't care if it's a popsicle, a grape, or soup masquerading as coffee. They just want to swim, not shrivel. Bottom line, if you wait to feel thirsty, you're already losing. Hydrate like a rebel, with salt, fruit, and sheer spite. Outlive the dry, crusty future your body's too lazy to warn you about. Optimism levels. Optimism after 70 isn't about rainbows and forced smiles. It's about weaponizing stubbornness. Life's gonna piss you off. Traffic, grandkids, your knees. The trick? Turn irritation into fuel instead of letting it rot your insides. Take the guy who narrates his road rage like a nature documentary. Observe the wild minivan in its natural habitat, how it honks to assert dominance. Absurd? Yes. Effective? His blood pressure drops 20 points while he cackles. Or the grandma who treats her arthritis flare-ups like a bad roommate. Oh, you're back? Fine. I'll outlive you out of spite. Here's the raw truth. Optimism isn't feeling happy. It's refusing to let life's dumpster fires burn your timeline. Hack it by rewriting your gripes. Stuck in a line? Bet yourself $1 you'll spot someone wearing stripes. Bored at the doctor's office? Count how many tiles are cracked and invent conspiracy theories about them. The real power move? Swear creatively. Stub your toe? Yell, "Clown shoes," instead of cursing. It's hard to stay bitter when you're laughing at your own nonsense. Or blast music from your teen years and air drum like a maniac. Nostalgia hacks your brain into remembering joy is a choice, not a memory. And if all else fails, bake cookies to burn grudges. Knead dough while muttering about your nosy neighbor. The physical rage bakes out and you're left with snacks. Optimism isn't ignoring the crap. It's using the crap as fertilizer to grow something wild. Bottom line, don't stay positive. Stay defiant. Laugh at the chaos, mock the mundane, and treat every annoyance like a bad joke. The longer you out-stubborn life's nonsense, the more years you'll steal from the clock. Preventive health care. Think of your body like an old car. You wouldn't wait for the engine to explode before checking the oil, right? Yet most people treat their health like a clunker. They'll drive until it sputters and dies. Here's the truth. Aging isn't a breakdown. It's a slow leak. And the difference between rusting out or rolling on for years isn't luck. It's how you listen to the whispers before they become screams. Take teeth, for example. You brush, maybe floss, But did you know gunk in your gums doesn't just rot your smile? It leaks poison into your blood, inflaming your heart, stiffening your arteries. A simple cleaning isn't vanity, it's survival. Or your skin, that weird mole you've ignored for years? It's not just a spot, it's a ticking clock. And your ears? Letting them fade to silence isn't noble. It's starving your brain of sound, a feast it needs to stay sharp. Meet two neighbors. One spends 10 minutes a month staring at her body in a mirror, poking at moles, testing her balance by standing on one leg while microwaving leftovers. She nags her doctor about numbers nobody else cares about, grip strength, inflammation markers, weird bumps. The other? He avoids doctors like they're bill collectors. "I'm fine," he says, while his knees creak, his hands tremble, and his vision blurs. Guess who's still gardening at 85? Preventive care isn't about paranoia. It's about playing the long game. That flu shot? It's not just dodging a fever. It's shielding your heart from the storm of inflammation a virus kicks up. That boring blood pressure check? It's a crystal ball showing whether you'll stroke out at 78 or dance at your great-grandkid's wedding. The trick isn't waiting for pain. It's hunting the tiny cracks. The way you struggle to open jars, the stares that leave you winded, the naps that stretch longer. Your body talks. Most just refuse to listen. The ones who live longest? They're the nosy neighbors of their own health, peeking behind the curtain, fixing leaks before the flood. It's not complicated. Show up. Pay attention. And for God's sake, stop pretending you're invincible. The clock's ticking, but you've got more control than you think. Your choices today rewrite your longevity story. Whether boosting brain games, heart health, or hydration, each step adds vitality. Remember, aging isn't about decline. It's about adaptation. Share below. Which sign will you improve first? Let's inspire each other. If this resonated, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more science-backed aging insights. Here's to thriving, not just surviving, in your golden years.